Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Kawhi, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer breakdown from New Rockstars. This is new Easter eggs from New Rockstars. New Easter eggs you missed because they did a breakdown before of the post-credit scene for Spider-Man No Way Home, and so
Yes.
here with the trailer's actually out, and they do a breakdown of that trailer.
Yes, and if you guys are wondering, why didn't you do a reaction to the teaser? Like the teaser drop. Guys, we watched it in the cinema like 3 times.
So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, please. Vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. And yes, Achara is correct. We watched the trailer 3 times in the cinema. I didn't think you guys wanted a 4th viewing as the reaction to the teaser, so we didn't do it. Thank you, New Rockstars, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate it. Y'all, if you haven't already, there's a link in the description below. You can click on that link for the New Rockstars video, the one that we're about to watch, and you can give the original an upvote and subscribe to them from there if you feel like. Here we go.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and this is a breakdown of the new trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, this is a teaser that rolled after the credits of Spider-Man No Way Home, but with some titles added, new details there. And while I did begin to break down this footage in our post-credit scene video, now that this trailer is online, I need to go through this frame by frame to break down the new details that we can now see. Specifically, I am now obsessed with everyone's hands.
Yeah.
So everyone's hands in this trailer. Oh, and speaking of Strange, be sure to get our new limited edition Strange Entanglement shirt at
Nice segue.
NewRockstarsMerch.com. I love that No Way Home design. Here we go.
Cast that spell. It's too dangerous. We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
Okay, we open with the audio from Spider-Man No Way Home, including Strange's lectures to Peter Parker and acting Sorcerer Supreme Wong's warning to Strange.
Strange, don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous.
Which interestingly was in the No Way Home trailer, but not in the movie itself. That just had Wong saying, "Leave me out of this."
Oh, that's right.
Well, it's a variant. It's the multiverse.
You know what? I did clock that when we watched the movie. I was like, oh, that's slightly different from
She also
the trailer.
said Scooby-Doo this shit instead of Scooby-Doo this crap.
Oh, I didn't.
Variants.
I didn't clock that, but yeah,
Multiverse.
No, absolutely right.
We
Duh.
could be seeing one reality in which Wong did actually warn Strange, because we're gonna be seeing lots of different realities.
Ah,
in this movie.
see?
Candles blow out at
variants.
Carnage, probably the same shot where an ominous cloud looms over it, and we see Strange's broken watch from the 2016 film, which symbolized his own broken hands, and the way he broke time to defeat Dormammu, which is one of the many reality meddling choices that he made throughout the MCU to desecrate the multiverse like this. And now that bill has come due. Moving on.
Will not go unpunished, unpunished, unpunished. It was the only way.
So we hear the voice of Mordo still on that anti-sorcerer crusade from the 2016 film, and Strange looks out to see the city block disintegrating, looking a lot like the visuals from What If Episode 4, when Doctor Strange bypassed an absolute point and began to melt reality into dark matter. By far my favorite episode of that series, and one that seems like it'll have real implications on this film. Also notice here that Strange's cloak looks torn. It is missing a chunk from the back.
Oh,
so this is on the other side of some scuffle he got into. Doctor Strange has the Eye of Agamotto necklace once more, as he did in No Way Home, despite Thanos breaking it in Infinity War in the time stone that it once housed being atomized. But notice that Strange now wears it way higher on his chest, closer to his neck, as opposed to dangling lower on his chest. So the Eye of Agamotto still must have some additional magic to it, and Strange needs that magic close to his head. Maybe this also helps the cloak protect it. Moving on.
Maybe it keeps his head from falling off. Like Jenny.
Like Jenny with the ribbon.
So whenever they say, what's his name says, the bill always comes due.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Because the first place my mind goes to is restaurants, food. The bill always comes due. Pay for your chicken. Do you know where it comes from?
Not exactly. I feel like it is reminiscent to me of some sort of like old saying or something like that, but I don't know if it is worded that way exactly. But I mean, we get the sense, right? That
it's in reference to sushi.
Exactly.
Right.
If you order lots of sushi, you will get. But also regarding the Eye of Agamotto thing, I always just assumed that it wasn't just the time stone that made it valuable. In and of itself, it is a powerful relic. So it totally makes sense to me that Doctor Strange would still be wearing it.
I don't know. To me, it kind of feels like an empty house he wears around his neck. It's like there's nothing in there though. So
the memories are gone.
It's more symbolic. It just looks cool.
It does look cool.
Keeps the cape together. I don't know.
Yeah, but you do see it. It's like
But
closer.
I never meant for any of this to happen.
Okay, the Sanctum lobby is now flooded with seawater from a beach on the other side of that broken wall. Now, in No Way Home, they had left the Rotunda gateway open to Siberia, causing that blizzard to freeze it over. But we also got one cryptic line about the Sanctum walls being built at the intersection of cosmic energy currents. So, nature spilling into the Sanctum in both of these cases could actually be a reflection of the multiverse coming apart. And we see shots of Wanda's red chaos magic and Christine Palmer's wedding day, where Strange watches from the pews alongside Dr. Nick West. Notice how Strange tucks a bit of red into his front pocket, maybe his cloak in case he needs a quick change.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Okay,
Hold
okay.
on.
That was a stretch. I just thought, it was a nice, as we know, costume.
Homage.
Yeah. No, but also
Homage to his own outfit, yes.
Yes, but
Or
also
symbolism.
Yes.
Love.
Usually, yes, exactly. This is what I learned. Exactly. This is what I learned in my theater backstage 101 costume class or whatever, that usually when characters wear red, when they wear a red outfit or something, red is usually very meaningful. So I was just like, oh yeah, maybe it's like a meaningful thing. But then
I got a fun one for you English folks out there.
Okay.
I learned symbolism from my English teacher in high school, Mr. Bullocks. That was his name. Not joking. I'm not messing around. That was his name. Anyway, yes, his cape is inside of his pocket.
yeah, I mean, he's a magician. He's a sorcerer. He could make that happen.
Well, he's not Ant-Man. He doesn't have pim particles.
He has magic.
But it hasn't been established that he has the ability to shrink or expand things. He can multiply things like making babies, but he cannot.
Doctor Strange can do anything.
He doesn't have pim particles. He doesn't have pim magic. No. It's not a cape. I don't care what to say. It's just a handkerchief.
I know, it's a handkerchief.
Then in the star jacket is America Chavez, the young multiversal warrior who comes from the utopian parallel. She's played by Xochitl Gomez, known for kicking star portals. And we may actually see one of those star portals here. You can see a giant blue star as she
shit.
through it. At first I thought it was strange from that gray stripe, but this person has a ponytail, so maybe this is another sorcerer or America or one of America's parents the moment she loses them. The Marvel Studios logo is filtered through broken glass to show different comic book backgrounds in the letters. We are expecting to see a ton of cameos of alternate universe Avengers in this movie. There are rumors of Billy Atwell returning as Captain Carter in live action, maybe even Deadpool in this movie. And notice how the Marvel logos include ones used in past MCU phases and ones used ahead of Marvel films by other studios like the Fox X-Men films. We are all praying Wanda Maximoff pulls a reverse House of M to declare let there be mutants and maybe bring X-Men into the MCU, but hopefully no boner this time.
Boner.
Yeah.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
no thanks.
Wanda.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
I need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
Okay, Strange visits with Wanda Maximoff, apparently having relocated from her remote mountain cabin in the WandaVision post-credit scene to this serene orchard estate with sheep. This time, animal sheep who must follow her like sheep instead of humans. But we still have to wonder.
Good job, editor. I do love the placement of a good meme. I mean, like a good placement of a meme. You know what I mean?
A good placement of a good meme.
Yeah.
That was great because the guys, I don't know, is that meme from Marvel?
I have no
Where
idea.
the guy's just looking stoically and then just bursts into laughter. I feel like that's what I did when we went to the pizza restaurant when she said, I'm sorry, we don't have plastic bags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. And then I just burst out laughing.
But we still have to wonder if this could actually be another pocket reality of Wanda's design with its neatly groomed orchard that Wanda can be alone and away from everyone in
Yeah,
as
very
she
pretty.
continues to search in the dark hold for her children. It was actually confirmed by Marvel Studios that Doctor Strange did know what Wanda was doing in Westview and that those commercials were actually intended to be messages from Doctor Strange, including the final one confirming that Wanda Maximoff was a Nexus being and including that cryptic line of ask your doctor. But that cameo was removed from WandaVision because they didn't want to make it too much about Doctor Strange, want to keep it focused on Wanda.
Did you catch one of the side effects was more depression? Did you see that?
No.
confirming that Wanda Maximoff
Seizing
was
your-
there.
yeah.
More depression.
Side effects, seizing your destiny, more depression. What is it that when you seize your destiny, you get more depressed?
No, it's just potential side effects.
Oh.
I've taken that.
Was removed from WandaVision because they didn't want to make it too much about Doctor Strange. They wanted to keep it focused on Wanda. I know. Spider-Man No Way Home just gave us the perfect holiday gift, and I think we need a way to celebrate the magnitude of this occasion. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Benedict Cumberbatch is such a dope actor. I genuinely thought he was looking out at something magnificent in front of him. He's just on a green screen stage. He's not looking at anything.
It's called acting.
He's really good.
He is really good.
Look at his face. He genuinely looks like he's looking at something marvelous.
Yeah, he's looking at a white dot on this side of the wall and a white dot on that side of the wall. How curious.
Yeah, it legit looks like...
Even curiouser.
Yeah, so good.
Whoa.
Look at his face.
Yeah. Check out those dots.
I'm sorry, Stephen. I hope you understand.
So here, Doctor Strange, America Chavez, and Christine Palmer enter through this hatch of the ship.
Oh, that's
The final
who it
upgrade,
is.
Keep door closed. And on the other side, it opens to a new dimension with broken columns and a central statue that emits a light source. I wonder if this could be the ruins of America's home reality, the utopian parallel. Interesting to include Christine Palmer on that journey, though. And then Mordo confronts Strange with his awesome new look. But then we see the Scarlet Witch in a seance, wearing her new outfit that she gained in WandaVision by defeating Agatha Harkness. But new detail I love. Notice Wanda's fingertips. They are fading black, the way Agatha's would when she cast a spell.
Oh!
It's a very cool way of showing how Wanda is using that same dark magic that Agatha used that drains some of your own life force.
I thought she just got a nice manicure.
Well, she did her piss poor job. It got all over her fingers.
It's
Oh, shit. Just keep going. Just keep going.
it's editorial, darling. It's fashion.
I fucked up my...
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Jabby.
Damn it.
You're always yelling at me for hitting it.
To our universe.
What was that?
So Mordo and Strange duel, calling back their sparring in the 2016 film. Strange strings something between his wrists to block the blow from Mordo. Then
Or
we see
is
this
he
explosion in the
in
commercial
shackles?
courtyard.
Yeah.
And look closely in the middle. There is a horned minotaur-like
Yes.
beast standing in the center. Between this and Gargantos, by the way, that's not Shumagorath, this movie is going to be filled with supernatural monsters and entities. Then Strange conjures some red chaos magic, like that of Wanda, and projecting these various orbs that I've suspected could depict the multiverse and how those various worlds are now tethered together. Notice how this location has that harp from the lair of Dark Strange, but notice that broken Sanctum window in the background. Earlier we saw some of Strange's hand over a similarly lit window with dust collecting on the sill, so this frame may have been broken in rage by that variant of Strange and may have caused what is happening to his hand. Then there's a quick shot of the Sanctum tea room with America and Wong where Strange releases these serpentine forms from his hands. This looks just like Strange's various attacks in that What If episode after he absorbed various interdimensional beings. I really do think the meddling of Strange Supreme in that episode is going to be a huge reason why the multiverse in this film is collapsing the way it is. Then Gargantos throws the bus at Strange with that Cafe La Llave ad, unlock a better day. Interesting choice of words for a film with doors throughout the production design. And speaking of which, that phone booth to the left has an ad reading, The Magic of Tea. This phone booth could be another portal and exit point for these characters. And on to the final clip.
Is you. Things just got out of hand.
So, Strange faces his dark variant in this variant Sanctum, and while I think Strange Supreme could be brought into this movie, he was not exactly this flavor of dark. I think this is yet another variant. And while he does have both his hands in every other shot, in this last one, his left hand is kind of hard to see. I want to know where that hand went, because we know Strange is all about his hands that like to grope him when he goes through the multiverse. I also mentioned how Strange has a bit of purple reflected in his eye, which could just be the lighting, but since he is delving into Wanda's
Thank you for
red
acknowledging
chaos
me,
magic,
Eric Foss.
also mixed up with all that is all the purple dark magic that she absorbed from Agatha. So I'm going to be talking about this film a lot more in the new year. But after we break down the Hawkeye finale, next week we're going to take a little break from Marvel content to enjoy our holidays, and then we're going to return first week in January to hit everything hard. In the meantime, you can support
So, that wasn't Strange supremely different from the other breakdown that we looked at. You like that, right?
Yeah.
But there were some gems in there that were new.
There were some cool little new details in there.
There was definitely some retreaded ground, and I realized the reason he probably does that is because maybe there are people who watch this video that didn't see the previous one.
Correct.
And so he has to retread ground sometimes, which I'm sure is not the most fun for him, but also less fun for...
It makes it easier to edit and also to write the script.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah. In any case, I liked all the little extra details in there. I didn't catch that it was a star before.
Yeah, I didn't catch that, and for some reason I didn't even notice that he had those like serpentine creatures coming out of his hands and all that.
You didn't see that in the previous trailers?
I didn't clock it, like sometimes these things just go by really quick and you have to watch them like 4 or 5 times to be like, oh.
So you just needed 2 more times because we saw it 3 times in theaters.
And then this time 4. And then I noticed it then. I was like, wait, what's coming out of his hands? It's like, duh, you watched it 3 times. How have you not seen this, you silly lady?
And you also saw it in What If? No one's counting. And you also saw the previous breakdown from New Rockstars, but no one's counting. I really don't think that the thing in his pocket was the cape.
Yeah.
Really don't think. But he hinted at something interesting, which is some of the people rumored to be in the new Multiverse of Madness movie. That's pretty exciting stuff.
That is exciting.
I mean, with the Multiverse of Madness, it would be a missed opportunity not to have Robert Downey Jr. just like in there for a hot second wink or something. Like, it's the multiverse. If you're going to be just dropping in characters left, right, and center, why not have him come back, even just for like, hello? That would make the audience just lose their shit.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if RDJ just popped up out of nowhere just to do a... and then disappear?
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't think he's gonna be in this though.
Why?
I feel like you're giving people false hope.
No, I'm giving myself false hope.
Yeah.
I would really, it just seems like literally anything can happen in this movie. This is the movie that's gonna break open all the doors. This is the shit you can't put back in the horse. Like, this is the Pandora's box. Like,
wait, hold on. The shit you can't put back in the horse?
I didn't make that saying up.
Oh, that's a real saying?
Yeah, like it came out of the horse's butt. You can't put that back in there. It's like you and your shit the bed.
So this movie's gonna basically shit the bed?
No, it's not gonna shit the bed. I'm saying that the film, by virtue of its own like conceit and concept, like it has to do crazy shit, right? It has to take whatever we did in the original Doctor Strange and No Way Home to a whole other level.
Correct.
Right? And so in doing that, it's going to be bringing in people for sure, like the what it's rumoring here, right? How shitty would it be to have all these people, all these faces drop in, and you don't have Iron Man in there? That just seems silly to me. I don't know. It just seems like a missed opportunity.
It would be nice. Not gonna lie, it would be nice. But I'm not kind of getting my hopes up until I see another teaser or another trailer. I mean, they're not gonna show.
No, they wouldn't show that. That would be a movie reveal. But how cool would it be? Because when Iron Man and Doctor Strange connected in Avengers and Infinity War, they had this contentious, cantankerous relationship in the movie.
Yeah.
And they had to work together. And ultimately, Doctor Strange had to sort of lead Robert Downey Jr., or Iron Man, Tony Stark, had to lead him a little bit in the next stage of the fight.
Sure.
Right? So Doctor Strange wasn't the leader, Iron Man's the leader, but he had to take counsel from Doctor Strange of like, this is how we're gonna pull this shit off, because there's 14 million possibilities or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
How neat would it be if there was a reverse of that, where Iron Man had to give counsel to Doctor Strange in a moment where he needed,
I'm digging this this idea. I'm digging this offering.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna be the case though.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They established in Spider-Man No Way Home, if you guys haven't watched the movie, you might as well just stop watching this. And they established in Spider-Man No Way Home that sometimes Doctor Strange is thinking so epic, he can't see what a slightly lesser mind might see. Now, Robert Downey Jr. or Tony Stark is a genius.
Yes.
But I think that Doctor Strange is operating on another level, okay? Let's just, keep it real.
Yes.
And in Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter Parker was able to defeat Doctor Strange in a round because he had the lesser mind of just going, oh, it's just math. Math. And then he got out.
Yeah, he mathed his way out of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so it's entirely possible that, if they brought in Iron Man, he could do something that helps Doctor Strange on his journey. And it's emotional. I think that'd be cool. Missed opportunity if you don't do that, in my opinion. But whatevs.
You hear that, Marvel?
This also seems like the prime opportunity to, announce X-Men. Announce the mutants and whatnot.
I'm very, very excited for that because I freaking loved the X-Men franchise.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan of the whole Dark Phoenix thing, but there were a few duds in there. But overall, I really like it. And so I wouldn't mind the MCU kind of bringing them into the fold.
Well, they bought 20th Century Fox, so, Disney did.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, there is a bit of Marvel fatigue happening for some people. I know that Spider-Man No Way Home just grossed $1 billion at the box office. So, that aside, there are some people who are having Marvel fatigue, like, the good days are behind us,
Yeah, no, I have talked to some friends who are of that mind, yeah.
But I feel like Doctor Strange has the potential to get those people back because it can just blow the doors wide open on all this shit that people have been waiting for, including the return of the X-Men.
Yeah. Including
like a cameo of Robert Downey Jr. Like, I feel like this could really blow the doors open on all that stuff so that anyone who was like naysaying Marvel going, oh, the good days are behind us now, like this movie could redo all that. This movie could bring all those people back in with some cool shit. Mm-hmm. I think it's already doing that. I mean, for me, all that other stuff I mentioned is cool and all. The X-Men, Iron Man, all that's all cool. But just the notion that Doctor Strange is gonna face off with Doctor Strange is so dope to me.
Well, we all know you're a Benedict Cumberbatch super fan.
Yes.
So, more Benedict in a movie is okay.
Benedict Cumber Super Snatch. So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, new Rockstars, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated. Y'all subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.